Hey Taurus, TT here to do your telepathic text message or your spiritual text message from someone's person. We don't know exactly who it is quite yet, but we're going to get into that in a moment. If you are new, welcome to our Love Nest. If you're returning, welcome back. My name is TT, and I'm going to be channeling these messages for you. I got a little tongue tie right there. So that's going to give me a confirmation as well that this message is going to resonate for anyone that has been struggling with communication between you and someone else. Y'all may be misunderstanding each other. There's a lot of misunderstanding, which leads to more unexpected situations or tower moments. There's an energy of feeling as if one of you doesn't want to fight for this anymore. It's too chaotic. It's too much drama. It's too much conflict. And it feels as if this other person is willing to hold on to you. They're willing to my battery's dying. They're willing to stick it out. They're willing to work on it. I feel like this person, maybe right now, they are trying to save up their money and get like their material success together. They may be trying to purchase their own business or start up their own school. It feels like this person is definitely on the come up or the rise of some sort. It's difficult for this person to find people that are willing to stick beside them and go through the growing pains with them. And I feel as if this person may have tried to speed up that development process by being possessive or a little bit controlling towards you, Taurus, and that didn't end very well. This person may have also tried to hold back as a way to kind of call you in or call you forward, but I feel like that just didn't work either. So here we are, where I feel as if you're letting go. Like, okay, it didn't work, it didn't work. And we're releasing that burden, you're accepting an ending, but at the same time, I feel as if Taurus, your energy is showing up as it's another one that you gotta chuck up your deuces to. It's another one, another sad love song. There's something about another one bites the dust. That doesn't know how to treat you right, that doesn't know how to care for you properly, things like that. There's this energy of support, okay, and what that's supposed to look like per your own separate love languages. Okay, so let me pull out this deck here and see exactly what this person wants to tell you, because I feel like this, yeah, you have divine feminine, and then we have the Three of Swords, Empress and the Three of Swords. I feel like this person is learning their limitations when it comes to you. They're learning what they can and can't do, what they can and can't get away with. And I feel like you may be teaching this person how to love you. I'm hearing that song, teach me how to love, show me the way to surrender my heart. And I feel like right now things are blocked, refusing to see eye to eye on a situation. There's this defensive energy towards each other. I feel like you both are kind of doing the same thing, trying to get the other. I don't know. Because I feel like Taurus, your energy is like, I'm done. And this other person is feeling like they are, if they can get you invested, or if you're invested in facing your fears and you're invested in working through your fears and getting through it, then you guys could move forward. I get this energy, Taurus, where you're in opposition to any more experiences where you got to go through another karmic lesson. You got to go through another karmic experience over and over again. You don't get excited about that. It's like, I'm tired of hearing about karmics. I'm tired of hearing about karmic lessons and cycles and shit like that. Like, I do feel like this experience is an important part on your journey. For however long, I can't tell you that. Okay, this may be weeks. This may be, a couple of months. But there is something that you're meant to learn about yourself in connection with this person when it comes to control. Controlling the narrative. Controlling the experience or the way that things develop. How things develop progressively. Like, now, don't get me wrong, I'm not crossing the lines between standards and I'm not telling you not to have any standards. I'm not trying to say that. What I am saying is that experience is what prepares you for anything. You know what I'm saying? If you drive trucks, they can't expect you to learn how to get your CDL license and you never fail. It's through the failures where you're going to learn. You learn the most information. But I do feel like you're tired of that. It doesn't feel like love. It doesn't feel like care. It feels like cruel and unusual punishment or treatment. So this person is saying that you're holding yourself back or you're restricting yourself from doing something that feels natural to you. But they're not giving up on you. Maybe some of you are used to a certain caliber, a certain expectation. But this may be one of the type of connections where you grow together, you develop together. So there's going to be some type of unexpected event, something that you have been refusing to see if you're resonating with the Taurus side. If there's both of you guys seem to have something that you're refusing to see. But through this discomfort, it's being brought to the forefront. I almost feel like you're practicing with someone before the real deal. Like maybe this person is the closest physical personality archetype of who you're being prepared for. Let's say that, hypothetically speaking. So whatever this person teaches you, you're meant to take with you. There's something about you will take some type of information or wisdom with you wherever you're going. It's still beneficial. You still learn something. I feel like you're going to learn how to resolve conflict without being triggered and being dramatic and always walking away from an argument. You know what I'm saying? Going the distance. Communicating, but giving each other space. Things like that. Realizing that nobody wins when the family feuds, or nobody wins when you're fighting each other, when you're being selfish and you're tactless with how you guys communicate with each other. Then yeah, I feel like this is a final tower moment that the divine is helping you sort out. And I do feel like you're not meant to fight this as far as getting in and getting your lesson. Now, let's see. It's going to be different for every single person, because I am seeing for some of you, this is your person. Yeah, the moon. Thinking about you. No. I've been thinking about you. No. I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do you not think so far ahead? 'Cause I've been thinking about forever. Ooh. The Tower. Dropping your guards, dropping your weapons, and just being completely honest with one another. No matter how difficult it is. And listen, even if you are not with this person for the next 30 years of your life, right? Let's say hypothetically speaking. This person is going to teach you how not to take things so personally. All right? With the Ten of Swords here, this is telling me that you've been through a lot, okay? You have a lot of pain. Some of y'all have been divorced. Some of you guys have gone through abuse, violence, and I'm not trying to trigger you. Bankruptcy, all types of stuff, but you need to know I'm talking to you, right? So feel me for a second, because I feel as if there's a hidden agenda that you may feel like is this person's sole purpose. They're trying to do it to you, pointing fingers, blaming each other, whatever. What I feel like the hidden agenda that's happening here is there's something awakening. This entire experience is awakening some type of old belief system. It's making old belief systems fall down. It's creating space for something new to be in the subconscious realm. But if no one ever triggers this person or no one ever triggers you, then you'll never address what lies beneath the surface. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Okay, so whatever final remnants of things of your past that's being released, it's being released. Okay, I'm telling you. This person is saying like they take time, or they understand that you need to take time to reflect on things or think about it. So I do feel like this person does, intuitively try to tap into what's going on in your head, what's going on in your mind. What are you thinking? What are you holding on to? What's making you so afraid? It just feels like this person is very curious. About you. But they can come off a certain particular way. You're going through a breakthrough, Taurus. I feel like you want to be happy. You want to be happy. You're tired, okay? You're tired of having to constantly reject. You're tired of feeling rejected. You're tired of feeling like you have to constantly get over things that you get excited about and things like that, right? This person may have unexpectedly entered your life, okay? Because we have a lot of major arcana. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas and an opportunity for have like a heart-to-heart conversation here. I do feel like you want to get out of your own way and have a heart-to-heart conversation, so no stone is left unturned, no conversation is left not had. I feel like you are confronting your fears in correlation with this person by communicating with them, even though parts of you may be saying like, I want to run away from this situation. You're not running. I feel as if you are trying to get clear on what this person's motives are, what their fears are, because they're showing up as having no fears, but feeling like you have the fears, you have the inhibition, so they're going at your pace. But I do feel like this person has things that they're just not comfortable talking about. That's how I feel. Because I feel like it would be I feel like if you take anything from this person, if you were to learn anything from this person, Spirit wants to make sure that you learn how easy it is for these connections to, how when you're unprepared for something that you receive and you end up losing it, they want you to learn from this connection that when you are ill prepared or you're not prepared for whatever it is you're asking the universe for, you will not be ready or have the capacity to show up in that connection the way you need to. Every relationship or example that you have been through, they have wanted something or aspired to have something they hadn't really, you know, earned. And so they may tend to like just move in really quickly. It's really like hot, heavy, but is lacking direction and just wanting to like, just stay in la la land, fantasy, but it's not real clarity. Mm-hmm. You have the sun and the moon here. I do feel like this person has a secret that they're not telling you. They're holding back because they feel like you're afraid. The secret that they're not telling you is, I feel like you remind this person of somebody else. Or it's a familiar energy connected to you, Taurus, or vice versa. And that familiar energy, it may come off like deja vu. It may come off like, this is not going to end well. This is going to go south. Hot and cold. It's just like y'all. It's like y'all are at that moment where it's like, do I stay? Do I go? Do I continue doing this? What does this going to look like? And I feel like with the sun here, the truth is, I feel like you're telling this person that your truth is that you kind of have unrealistic expectations. You may be a little conceited. That's your truth. And pessimistic around how a person speaks to you. The force, blunt force trauma. Like you may have a hard time, facing confrontation like head on. But I do feel like this person is forcing you to speak up because you've been mumbling. Speak up so you guys can talk about it and move on from the situation rather than play games. Say what you really want. Mean what it is that you want. Like there's things that you want to do, say, but you're not really giving yourself permission to do that, which slows down the momentum. Okay? But it's also a wall. A wall that you have put up as a way to preserve yourself. So there's a resolution here. As long as there's no as long as you're not taking over any type of resentment and things like that, I really feel like this may be like a rough patch for some of you. This may be a hump for others of you, but I feel as if this is a connection that requires compromise. It requires live and you learn. But if you're going to hold on to resentment, this is this person's fear that you may hold, when they mess up, that you may hold it against them. You know what I'm saying? And so they're contemplating whether or not that's a healthy idea or a good idea for them to, like what's your plans? You plan on like making this person suffer? This person wants to know like, what do you plan on doing to me? Yeah, because they're like, I don't want no drama, man. I don't want no smoke, Taurus. Like, they don't want no stress. Six of Pentacles. Because I feel like this person is, one of you may be like a perfectionist, or you like things to go a certain way, and the other person may just like to wing it, impromptu, fucking just go enjoy the ride. But there's opposites attracting here. This person likes to uncover all secrets. And I feel like Taurus, your energy is showing up as someone that likes to play mysterious or inconspicuous. You know, if one of you likes to play with your food and the other person doesn't, that's just what I see. So this person is like, I'm gonna let you pick back up the conversation. I'm gonna let you pick back up, you know, wherever it is that you want. I'm gonna let you look ahead and you figure out what's best for this connection. Six of Pentacles, because this person is saying, you know, in the meantime, do I feel like this person may? You got a lot of majors are in it. They saying like if you wait too long though, if you wait too long, they may be gone. That's what they're saying. So somebody may be making you feel the fear of losing them. This may be an implied emotion being sent your way. If you're being extremely unyielding, or you're standing your ground, or your stance too much, they may try to make you jealous or make you feel that cringe of, oh my God, what if somebody else, which is fear, someone utilizing fear as a tactic to make you kind of like hurry up and get out of your own way. But like someone else gonna take your spot type of energy. I don't think you're gonna like that, Taurus. Ooh-wee. Hell no. Ace of Wands. This may be all revolved around someone wanting to, some of y'all, it's a lack of closure. Okay, I think this person would feel happy with y'all going y'all separate ways if y'all had fucked, or if y'all had fucked before, they may want it again. All right, some of y'all people is it's a matter of being like whipped, or you know, the demonetized. And this person may feel like they on demon time, like they may feel very triggered by not being able to experience something that they feel like you possess. They feel like you possess something good. So they may be like, this may be a legit, they may have a diamond on them. Eight of Cups, yeah. Yeah, it's like they don't mind if you walk away, but they still want to hit. If that's the case, what I'm seeing here. Somebody here is saying that they don't mind if you walking away. If you don't want to do this no more, cool. But let's just see what it's like. Oh my God. Like you're resisting. You're being selfish. And you're resisting like something that could be magical, sexually magical. It's a lot of fire and it's a lot of water here. And these are major lessons that are happening right now. It feels so forced. And I feel like Spirit is giving you the clarity, or you have received the clarity. You've received the clarity about something. But it's like someone in your life is being used as a pawn to a game of turning you into like a villain, Taurus, or turning you into like the evil person out of like vengeance and you know, yeah, I feel like someone is being used as a pawn, as devil's advocate in your life. And their objective is to be very assertive and direct towards you and get you to let this demon out. This person is trying to trigger your inner demons and, you know, pull out something inside of yourself. They feel like if they can pull this out of you and get you to be very gullible and quick and rash and addicted to them, they want you to be addicted to them. And I feel like it has something to do with them wanting you to start doing reckless spending and feeling trapped to them. Someone is trying to tether you to them or tie you to them, create a soul tie with you, but you keep making it hard for this person to initiate this soul tie. And it's almost as if like they put their own foot in their mouth, they put their own, you know, and they just get madder and madder. But in order for them to get some type of confirmation that it's working, it's like they have to get you to feel confused. Like, I don't know what I should do. Or get you to feel like, is this it? Is this not? Like, there's this energy of like, if I can trip you up and make you glitch in your process of using your own intuition, I willed you. I have the power over you. And I do feel like this person is manipulating the situation to invoke that type of fear tactic, okay? The oldest fucking trick in the book. Pimping, pimping, pimping. Okay, they are using the spiritual realm. But I feel like it is, you know, someone trying to trigger, you know, the beast, trying to wake up the beast. They trying to pull out the addiction. They know that you have a tendency to be excessive, and they know you have it in you to go over and beyond. This is definitely someone that likes to study. They may like to listen to your past relationships and whatever was going on and whatever you did. This is a listener, and they may listen with the intent, okay, to direct their own initiative. Well, that person didn't know how to lock you in, but I could do it. Okay, I know how to make you climb a wall for me. I know how to make you, you know, rob a bank for me. This is what this person is saying. And I don't need no cards. I don't need no book. I don't need nobody to let me do it. Show me how to do it. But I know how to play on your desire to please people. Spirit, show me this person's hidden agenda. So there's a lesson involved. The Empress in reverse. I could turn you upside down. So yeah, this is what this person wants to do. They want to take you down a path where it's like bad. Okay? Where you're experiencing life through your ego and your shadow. And you're just roaming around aimlessly, right? Taking daggers. And this person is getting away free. I'm telling you, there's some con energy here. It's like, you know, take one for the team. Something about taking one for the team. King of Pentacles in reverse. This person is greedy, self-centered. And I feel like this person is lazy. And they like to take a lot of credit as if they did things or they like they made shit happen. But truthfully, they use a lot of feminine energy around them to get them to take those risks for them, so they don't have to use their own money. They don't have to really ever really take a risk with their own money. This is someone that would spend another person's money before they spend their own. This is someone that may like to portray of being very frugal, or, you know, just living carefree or free-spirited. But truthfully, this person looks for hopeless romantics. That's what I see here. They look for hopeless romantics. And because they are not operating in their higher vibration, there's an entity, an attachment. Okay, it's giving very parasitic energy. And I feel like the desire, like the fiend for the sex, the fiend for the energy, the fiending for it is equivalent to this entity wanting some type, like being hungry. You know what I'm saying? This person may feel as if, you know, a lot of things don't come towards them, or they miss out on opportunities, or nobody really gives to them. They maybe do like a blaming type shit. Woe is me. And it's because they have some type of contract with an entity of like being a user. That's just what it is. Use your phallus or your poom poom, whatever, and go get me some fresh meat. If you don't want me to fuck with your family, your legacy, or whatever it is that you got, go get me some fresh meat. Go get me someone else. Ten of Cups, take their happiness. Okay? Blow their world up. Make their life hard. Make it hard for them to get away from you. Drain them. Deplete them. Get them all, you know, on your team. This is like a conquering type of energy, but it's damn sure from a space of spiritual manipulation. Performing root works. For some of y'all, that's what that is. It's very sadist energy, okay? And you know, I feel like even if this person tried to make you feel like they are letting you go and giving up on you, it's a lie. A lie detector test came back and determined that shit was a lie. This person feels like they only reap what they sow when they stop feeding this entity. But they miss being on their shit. They miss being on their, like, they miss being at the top of their game. They miss the fame. They miss the glory. They miss the life that they used to have. But it's like, yeah. They feel like they could have it all if you would just cooperate, Taurus. They could like start cashing in on their wishes. I'm telling you, the moon. They on your ass, Taurus. They are on your ass. So if you've been feeling like someone is super eager to like make you happy, super eager to like, you know, fulfill some unrealistic expectations, you may feel called to test this person's spirit. And I feel like the reason why you feel called to test this person's spirit is because they're trying to do reverse psychology on you. Yeah, root work. And they don't need no herbs to do this root work. It's just a matter of, like, you know, reverse, magician work. Reverse psychology, oldest tricks in the book. The Lover's card, and being in love with the idea of love. Allowing you to think and create the illusion of what love is. And then turn around and leave you bitter. Okay? This is an energy that runs through a lot of people. I feel like, let me tell you something that's happening here, Taurus. If you have met someone like this little demon, okay, they have met their match. See, it's one thing to prey on low-level women. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to play on low-level women. It's one thing to be like, oh, you know, I may not do this to my own kind, but I'm going to do this to another kind, right? Then you come across someone like, you know, and you know, warlocks do this all the fucking time. They will go and lay eggs, okay, and do all types of shit, and leave that and plant them all around in the subconscious realm, and then want all the little feminine energies to sprout these things for them, okay, and then they reap, they prune it, they come and they pluck, and they cash in, because I'm hearing cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. It's equivalent to building in droves, okay? Procreation, whatever. But I'm just talking about flipping. The premises of flipping some shit. Taking one thing and flipping it. If I put mine with yours, I flip that, and then I take that and I put it back in this, and then I go over here, I flip that with the next one. So this is a anywho. But see, God got something for this person. And like all of them, all right, I feel like it's not the person, it's the entity. And this is why the entity is so hell bent on making sure that you're at your bottom, that you are on the bottom, right? And this is important, because when you're consummating, you're having sex, and you are on the bottom. And you know what I'm saying? You're on the bottom. It's a different type of exchange, okay? I don't care if you're male or female. If you're going to straddle something strange, always make sure you're on top. Okay? Because you never know. You just never know. But I feel like there's been some tussling and some rolling, rumbling around in the spiritual realm. And the objective here, you are the assignment, Taurus. And the assignment that was placed on your head, the target that was placed on your head was, go get this Taurus. I don't care what you got to do. At this point, I need you to break their back, break their spirit. I need you to do some shit. And it feels as if you're going to have them coming in the droves. But see, the difference between you and them other hoes, Taurus, let me explain. There's a difference. You're the tower. And I think this is where people get this is so crazy. Like, you are walking destruction. Okay? Walking destruction. You tear shit down wherever you go. So if this person is feeling as if they need to be careful, that's God talking to them. That's the Godhead. But if they don't know better, and gonna let this entity confuse them, so help them, God. But I feel like you're being protected nonetheless. Like I said, God will take you down and have you venture down paths you never thought you would walk, and sit in rooms with the most brutal people on the planet. But they cannot touch you. These entities cannot touch you. This is a knowing that they cannot touch a hair on your head. You understand? So with that type of covering and that type of clearance, the temptation is always going to be there, right? So in this situation, here's what you need to know, Taurus. The moment that you snap your finger and you decide you no longer want to be a Patreon or a parent or an enabler or anything like that, the tower hits, the gavel strikes. Justice. It's served. It's being served. So, like I said, many of you have contracts that just places you in karmic relationships. Like you have an assignment. They may not like it. They may not like your methods. But this is your charge. Okay, this is your message. This is your confirmation. You may have taken down many egos. Many arrogant egos. You may have taken down many. And to this day, many of them regret ever falling for you. Taurus, I'm sending you lots of love, wisdom, and guidance on your journeys. Until the next one, bye-bye.